Okay, so welcome to the vlog. We're in the kitchen here. We're going to do a few bits and pieces in a minute. We're going to show my perfect breakfast, which is a corned beef hash. I'm going to make that in just a minute. First of all, big thanks to those who watched last week's vlog. It was seen around the world by literally dozens of people. Well, 2.5 dozen if we've been honest. Hopefully this one will be a bit more. This one more determined than ever. This is going to be an extremely interesting food vlog, so it'll just grow exponentially. Big things happening here. So just 3 ingredients for this can of corned beef. I think it's about, let's have a look, is it 200 grams, something like that? Let's have a look. No, 340 gram tin of corned beef, about the same volume of potato and about half of that volume of onions. I used to put a whole manner of gunk in a corned beef hash, tomato, lots of different flavours, trying to be clever, but I found that just really keeping it simple. If I want to put a bit of ketchup on it when I'm eating it, great, but they're just the 3 ingredients for the corned beef hash. Okay, so it has 2 other ingredients, I guess, which is some oil and a knob of butter. That's just melting in there, just there he is. So it's in a wok, just as the biggest frying pan I've got. The potatoes are, just move it there. I'm not going to pre-cook the potatoes. I've cut them really small pieces, all diced up. I've had this in America, and rather than being mushy as I used to make it, the potatoes had like a fried consistency. So I'm going to fry off the small cubes of potato first and add in the other ingredients after that. So go the potatoes. I'm just going to fry them off. Try and coat them with the butter and the oil as much as possible. Okay, so next, onions in. So about half as much onions as there are potato, just about. And we're just going to fry all that off. So a few things maybe for you to look at. I have made one of those ridiculous Hitler rant videos about if Hitler was the manager of Waitrose in Harrogate and dire consequences if that happened. So that video is here. I also made something about Dollar General, the American discount chain, and that is there as well. And don't forget, I do have another channel which is Las Vegas on a Budget. You can click just there to subscribe to that video and all of the wonderful things that are happening over there. And don't worry, it is just as successful as this channel. I'm going to open the can. I'm going to cut it up, and what I'm going to see this as in the recipe is the corned beef is going to be going in last, and it's going to be sort of the medium that holds together the fried potatoes and the fried onions rather than anything else, rather than mushing everything together. So I'm going to cut up the corned beef now. So last night Elizabeth went over to see her mum and dad, stayed over, so I went out for a curry at Jinnah. It's the first meal out since lockdown 2 finished. We're allowed to eat out or we're allowed to have a drink with a substantial meal, and you would not believe the number of chip vans you see parked outside Harrogate pubs at the minute. Is that how people are getting around that? I don't know. Do let me know in the comments if you've had an unusual situation with a substantial meal and a pub. But anyway, I had a couple of beers with the curry, and let's show you what Jinnah was like. So Jinnah is on Cheltenham Parade, which is very much, I think, Harrogate's restaurant row, and we've had a recent refurbishment. There we are. It's a bit dark, but it looks very nice. Sign of the times. Having a look at what to have. Now I had beer came there with a Goose Island IPA in an Indian restaurant. That's a really good thing. You think you'd have seen that before now. Papadum trays. I always like. Sorry, the papadum and pickle tray. I always like that. Particularly nice in Jinnah because they tell you what you're having. There's a little bit more choice. There we go. And the ingredients for any allergen problems. One thing I wasn't very happy about, the papadum tray was a bit mucky. Now I don't think you can catch COVID from a papadum tray, but still you'd think they would clean it. Food itself was absolutely fantastic. Lamb tikka rogan, really nice, with a garlic naan and pilau rice. Thoroughly enjoyed it. There I am, and in it goes. And you'll see in a moment that there isn't going to be an awful lot left. Really delicate flavour of the curry itself. Sauce was just about perfect. Fresh tomatoes. Naan was great. And it didn't really linger. I really did thoroughly enjoy it, and managed to pretty much clear every single morsel. Just a little bit of the beer left, which was great. That's Goosan and Midway, really, really nice. You'll see me in a minute. Looking a little bit Trumpian, I thought. A bit orange as I walk home. Okay, so the potatoes now, and they're Maris Piper potatoes. So quite a floury potato. They're beginning to break down a little bit now. Probably can't see it, but they are beginning to break down a little bit, so almost ready for the corned beef to go in, I think. In it goes. So the corned beef breaks down quite readily, and you see what I'm trying to achieve. I'm trying to get a consistency where the corned beef breaks down around the individual potato and onion, so that you can see every individual component, as opposed to just having a big pink mush, which is not what I want. You see there's quite a bit there. There's a bit too much for me, so I'll probably take a bit to work tomorrow. It's a perfect breakfast item, divvied up between a number of people, some bacon, eggs and sausage and stuff. That's good. Or just make half as much. The corned beef, you can just use half a can of corned beef and put the rest in the freezer. That's good. Yeah, it's well seasoned, tastes nice and soft. Yeah, ready to eat. Well, that's it for this week. Hope that's been of use to you. Please do like this video, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you again next week. Thank you.